morning. Today I want to start a video that might be not a single day one, but what I want to focus on is a little bit of self-care. But again, I don't think to be too strong on these words really. In a sense that I think I haven't spent a single day in past couple of months for self-care. At the same time, I do have a million of projects I want to do, so I don't want to be too strict around the term. However, I think I'll do my, weekend as I wanted to, and I'll just bring you along with me. Maybe it will be a longer video as last time because sometimes I struggle to film and so on. Today, this morning, I already started with a stream because I've been trying to do some streams and we've done these two little babies on the stream. So I do want to put them in my scrapbook journal. And I do want to say one of my most favorite clays recently. And I made a couple of them. And I definitely probably gonna make more of them. This little boy is named Bob, right? And as he stands, it looks like he's open mouth. Why I'm showing all of this, I want to focus on this corner around here. So that's the first thing. I do want to do a little bit refresh and clean around this corner. I have a very low energy supplies recently, so I cannot do entire house, I don't think. I can start working from a single corner and work my way out, including finishing some of these clays, because then I can empty the table out a little bit. I did work towards this a little bit because I have very nice, tablecloth. Even if it's single use, I have some flowers. I made some paper flowers on windowsill. But there are definitely a lot of things that I'm just not tackling. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm so sorry about that. It's gonna be one of these maybe motivational video, and I would like you to join me, and I'm definitely still gonna be crafting, so it's not gonna be full-on self-care, but we're gonna tackle some issues that I delayed tackling. I do want to tackle the mold. Okay, I did make some flowers, but it's time to tackle this mold that goes back. Our window has a little bit of an issue too. Alright, hello. So we're gonna do my art trolley, which I keep forgetting that it's a trolley. So it is meant to be taken out for a walk, right? And if it's sort of cluttered to the point where you're afraid to roll it because something will fall apart or it's all gonna fall apart, then it's definitely a sign that it's over cluttered. Now I have another art box, and maybe some of these things can be, put in the art box rather than being in this art trolley. Maybe something can be tossed away, and sort of. So I think it really needs to be rearranged best I can. I'll give you another glimpse of it. Okay, so we can sort of do it together. Most of the things obviously probably gonna stay same, including my art supplies in here, including all the brushes, so that's definitely gonna stay. I do, take out the brushes I don't need. I did get more brushes recently. I have been doing a lot of paper flowers, that's why I have this, but this usually been hidden. It's definitely poking too much out, so I'll put it on the table for now to do more art, but then I will downgrade it back to the box. So that can definitely go out. I don't even know where to start, from the top or the bottom. Basically all the glues and every tapes and glues I do use regularly, so I definitely need that in here. Let's see what else we can do. basically, first of all, we need to like empty it all out, and there's a lot of things. And sometimes, if it's getting too many things, then obviously I think it would mean that I could get something. Like children would love some more stamps, obviously, and so on. So I definitely have a lot of stamps. Good morning. One of the other things that work for me as self care is donating books. And I have absolutely bags of books with me today to get rid of and donate them. And there are different donation sites that I'm going to go through. And one of them is free books. You just enter in, take a book if you like something, which I think encourages reading. And I'm giving some of the books that are actually like fairly new, and including the Glass Witch because I already read it. Because I think it would open up, you know, um, it would open up the possibility for it to be read to new audiences that might not be, able to order, let's say. And not all of these books always are in the shelves and fully exposed. So I think that's why I'm actually selected the books that are newer and much less achievable, much less, exposed in bookshelves to give as the free ones, and older ones and more known ones I just put for donation in the regular stores. I'm also giving away a few clothing. So it's really like, it's more about freshening up my space. And honestly, on spring cleaning, I think what we all should do is you should just recycle, review our possessions. Hello, I wanted to update you. So one of the things, I started cleaning everywhere, so I started sort of changing and rearranging aesthetics of everything. And one of the other rooms, my little studio room, had a bunch of these shells of different sizes, which I washed out again and and just dried out now. I'm thinking of making a painting, but just like a relief with a little bit of clay and all the shells on it, so that way I can also use them up and change their position in our home. And also my studio room, I just came from shopping and collecting my parcels, so I also collected this Juniper May, which is Flying Eye Books, who do Hilda books, and that's why I thought it sort of had that vibe and cartoonish sort of, comic type of book. And I was like, I need this in my life possibly. It just came out and I was waiting to be able to get it, so we just ordered it and got it. But regardless of that, I am also changing my other room, which I have this big idea, and it will possibly take me a little while till I have it completed. So basically, the aesthetic is sort of like candy shop or like dessert place, even though it has mostly crafty supplies and makeup. So I kind of got these ironing beads and I replaced all of my bubbles, which were like originally the aesthetic was sort of autumn and like orangey colors and rusty orangey colors. But now as I'm changing into candy sort of shop, I still want to leave the most vibrant, bright colors in comparison to these other rooms. But at the same time, I still want to leave quite a bit of red. And so I got some ironing beads and filled them up as a filler. I'm not quite sure if I want to add my own like lace on top or if I will want to make these fuller, because at the moment I filled all three of them, but not up to the brim. So either I could do, one of these and then one of my clays, or, different colors, but still time to play with it. But basically I ordered a lot of things to reorganize that room completely. So at the moment, this is not going to be included because it will take a few weeks for everything to arrive and me to do all the work. But I just wanted to share what I've done today. And I'm going to do this clay painting of like relief painting to finish up and place it in the other room. And I did all the flowers, paper flowers here. I imagine that the shell one will go into the blue room, but I might also gift it away if it turns very nice. Anyhow, the other thing that I do want to share with you, because I do all these paper flowers and I just wanted to share where my guide comes from, because I just started with the paper flowers. I wasn't doing them before and I'm learning every time I do paper flowers. I learn something else. One time I saw this in the shelf in the shop, and I thought that it looked beautiful. Like all the pictures are very beautiful as well, and the cover is beautiful. So even if you're not using it as to craft as I am, it got me intrigued to try paper flowers, because that's not something I excel at. Like cutting and gluing is terrible for me. But at the same time, like if you don't want to use it for crafty purposes, you can always like put it as to decorate with, because it's quite a pretty book in general. So here we are. So it works for me like both ways. I don't think I will be doing so much more this weekend. So it was a bit of a short one. As we're crafting, we can also put this on. It's a hookah one. So, very suitable